Ladies and gentlemen, we have roughly 15 minutes before showtime. If all of the graduates would please report to your respective areas. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be getting started in about 15 minutes, so please begin to find your way to your seats at this time. If we have any graduates still on the floor, please go down immediately to the basement so that we can get you checked in and lined up. Again, we're going to get started in about 15 minutes. Please find your seats at this time. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen.
Check, 1, 2, test.
Check 1, 2, test 1, 2. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and remain standing until faculty and graduates have completed the processional and recessional. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing, and gentlemen, please remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Performing the anthem with our Jefferson College Concert Band is music student Miss Emily Owens.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so holy beheld at the twilight's last gleaming, whose but stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the Lord's reward were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets and crackers bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of and the
You may be seated. Welcome, graduating class of 2019. My name is Dr. Karen Doherty, Vice President of Instruction at Jefferson College. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, the faculty, staff, and administration of the college, I want to welcome you to our 54th annual commencement ceremony. Before we begin, I will introduce the platform party to you. From my left, your right, we have Ms. Crystal Hargis, Board of Trustees Vice President, Mr. Ron Skaggs, Board of Trustees member, Dr. Terry Kite, Associate Dean of Social and Natural Sciences, and Ms. Margie Passmore, Board of Trustees member. From my right, Dr. Ray Comiskey, our college president, Commissioner of Higher Education, Zora Mulligan, our distinguished speaker, and Ms. Susan Tuggle, Board of Trustees member. At this time, I will also introduce our special guests in the audience. Located in the seating area to my left and in front, please stand. Our Jefferson College 2019 Alumna of the Year, Attorney Jennifer Collins Hansen with the Hansen Law Firm. Thank you. We welcome you here, and we appreciate and are pleased that you could join us for the college's proudest celebration of the year. At this time, we would like to acknowledge all of our veterans. Would all 2019 graduate candidates who are military personnel or veterans of the U.S. Armed Forces please stand and be recognized? We appreciate your service to our country, and we are proud you have chosen Jefferson College as the place to continue your education. We honor you and thank you for your service and congratulate you on your success. Now we would like to recognize all military personnel and veterans in attendance today. All military personnel and veterans in attendance, please rise. Thank you all for your service to our country. Finally, we would like to extend a special welcome to the families of the graduates. College graduates require considerable support and the college recognizes that without the encouragement and sacrifices of family members, our students would not have achieved all that they have. Please stand and be recognized if you are a parent, a grandparent, a brother, sister, aunt, uncle, spouse, partner, child, or relative of a graduate. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you our college president, Dr. Ray Comiskey.
Thank you. I'm going to apologize in advance for my voice. After nearly 6 decades, they've told me now I have allergies, so I hope acne is not far behind. Adlai Stevenson once told a graduation class, "When you leave here, don't forget why you came." Community colleges can be inspiring places. They're often filled with people who are trying to overcome big challenges, including lower income students, war veterans, laid off workers, and students overcoming other life challenges. I've had the opportunity to talk with many students over the last couple of years, and I asked them why they were at Jefferson College. I've been impressed by those who knew why they were here, why their education was important, and what they plan to do with their lives. With that in mind, let me share some of the information they gave me about their lives after Jefferson College. Logan Boyer is planning to, oh, excuse me, I'm on the wrong speech. So poor Logan, he was going to get twice. David Moss is a 12-year Army veteran who has worked in the maintenance field for nearly 30 years. He says he always wanted to go back to school and earn a degree, but was never in a good position to do so. David said he was a little embarrassed as he was old enough to be a parent to most of the students in his classes. He started slowly, taking one class his first semester, and by the second semester, he felt more comfortable and took 2 classes. David's family had a small setback when his father-in-law, who lives with them, was diagnosed with dementia. David said, quote, "I don't think he really understands what I mean when I say I have homework to do, but he smiles and nods his head at me." David says his wife, who just finished her master's degree, has been a great inspiration for him. He said it's never too late to take on something if you really want it, and he hopes his story will help motivate others to be all they can be. Nicole Waller wants to give a big thanks to everyone who helped her achieve her goal. She is currently dual enrolled with Missouri Baptist University, working on her degree in education. She is a first-generation college student, the youngest of 6, and says she wouldn't have made it this far without her parents' support and the support of her project success advisor, Teresa Schwartz. Nicole originally wanted to go to school to earn a degree in veterinary technology. However, after a few classes, she decided that that was not for her. After exploring a few options, she enrolled in the teacher education program. Nicole said, quote, "There are great teachers in the program who help me gain the confidence a teacher needs. I struggled financially while in school, but it was the best choice I could have made. The first step was the most challenging, applying to Jefferson College. But with the help of my instructors and having the perseverance to move forward while celebrating the small successes was the most rewarding way for me to reach the biggest success, graduation." Karen Posini is a non-traditional student who has been impressed by both the quality of education provided here at Jefferson College and the commitment and dedication of the instructors and staff. Karen credits math faculty member Lindsay Steighorst, who she says has endured her frustration with algebra for 2 semesters. She says, quote, "Ms. Steighorst has gone above and beyond in providing every tool necessary for tackling college algebra. Mr. Husky, math tutor in the math lab, has a gift in making algebra relatable, which is necessary at my older, non-traditional age." Karen plans to pursue a bachelor's degree in psychology and chaplain training. She's been volunteering at Mercy Hospital in the chaplain department. As Karen noted, quote, "It's never too late to start something new and to learn something new. Jefferson College is an exceptional place to do just that." Dylan Pangborn says Jefferson College helped him pursue his goal to become a clinical psychologist. While he didn't have any idea what he wanted to study after high school, he knew that he wanted to attend college. He says his time here at Jefferson College has been amazing and inspiring. Dylan credits the faculty who push students to follow their educational paths. He thanks several faculty and staff members who have given him advice, including Leslie Buck, Laura McCluskey, Wesley Whitfield, and many others. He says he will miss Jefferson College as he attends Maryville University, where he plans to earn a bachelor's in psychology. Dylan says, quote, "Once a Viking, always a Viking." Speaking of never being too old to learn, Renata Vito began her career in high school and transitioned to Jefferson College shortly thereafter. At 18, she realized she wasn't ready for college and took a break. Apparently, what it took to motivate her was having children and a slew of unsatisfying desk jobs. Motivate, it did. Renata came back to Jefferson College with a new drive and new goals, juggling kids and a full-time job. Today, she is graduating cum laude, is a member of Phi Theta Kappa with a 3.5 GPA, is now employed with Washington University, and plans on continuing her education there, working on a bachelor's degree in industrial and organizational psychology and a master's in nonprofit management. Renata says thanks to Jefferson College for setting the stage to these opportunities. She's enjoyed her time here and looks forward to the next chapter. Emily Fromm says Jefferson College allowed her time to figure out the career she truly wanted to pursue. She constantly stayed busy with her job as a student leader, an officer in multiple clubs, studying music and volunteering. After completing most of an associate degree, arts degree in music, Emily decided to switch majors and began working toward a bachelor's of science degree in psychology at Missouri Baptist University while finishing the last couple of classes for her AA degree at Jefferson College. Although she stayed an extra year at Jefferson College, she is still on track to graduate from Missouri Baptist in the spring of 2020. She plans on earning a master's degree and hopes to be a full-time mental health counselor and a music therapist. She also hopes to have therapy dogs to accompany her in her career. You know, more than 1/3 of Americans have earned a post-secondary degree. Few obtain one as a teenager. But a growing trend in higher education permits students to receive their associate's degree and their high school degrees at the same time. We have such a program at Jefferson College. The CAP, College Advanced Placement Program, and the STEM Academy, which stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math, were implemented to provide early college opportunities to gifted and high-achieving honors high school students. The graduates who are here today have all worked extremely hard to accomplish this feat and will be continuing on their educational journey to four-year institutions. Natalie Roche is a student in our CAP program and will be attending St. Louis University this fall on a Vice President's Scholarship to study biomedical engineering. She says Jefferson College has helped her to speed up her education so she can start her career sooner and start helping people. Twins Jade and Sydney Bauer are also CAP students from Fox High School. They plan to transfer to the University of Missouri, Kansas City and major in biology, with further plans on attending UMKC's dental school. Jade said Jefferson College has helped her immensely by preparing her for the college world. She says with the small class sizes, she's been able to receive one-on-one help in higher level classes, and she believes she has a strong foundation of knowledge as she enters the university world. Jade said Jefferson College and CAP was a great experience for her. Madeline Rice was a high school student in the college's STEM program. She says because of the amazing opportunity and her strong grades, she received a free tuition scholarship to attend Maryville University for pre-medicine. After 2 more years at Maryville, she plans to attend medical school and earn her MD. Madeline plans to work in pediatrics. She says Jefferson College has been an amazing stepping stone, and she wants to say thank you for the opportunity. She'll be forever grateful. These students represent a small portion of the success and accomplishments of our student body. Let me tell you a little bit more about our graduating class. We are awarding 714 degrees and 81 certificates to 781 students. 14 students are earning multiple degrees. Our oldest student graduate this year is 69 years old. Our youngest is 17. 247 students are graduating with honors. 460 are receiving a baccalaureate-oriented associate degree. 355 are receiving an applied science vocational technical degree or certificate. 155 students are Phi Theta Kappa. 39 students are honors program graduates. 38 students are earning their certificates with distinction. 122 students are earning their degrees with cum laude honors. 60 students are earning their degrees with magna cum laude honors, and 27 students are earning their degrees with summa cum laude honors. And finally, 43 students are earning their associate degree and their high school diploma at the same time. How about that? Pretty good. To give credit to these students is also to give credit to the dedicated faculty and staff who have prepared and challenged our students in the classroom. At this time, I ask that our faculty and staff please stand. Would you join me in recognizing them, please? Thank you. Additionally, the college would like to acknowledge a number of faculty and staff who are retiring at the end of the academic year. Will the following retirees please stand as I call your name, and would you please hold your applause until the end? Michelle Cobb, Patricia McDaniel, Dora Mitchell, John Plyman, and Sharon Roth. Thank you all for your service to Jefferson College. It is a tradition at Jefferson College's commencement for the Board of Trustees to greet the graduates and guests. It's now my honor to introduce to you Ms. Crystal Hargis, Vice President of the Board, to give today's greeting. Crystal?
Good afternoon, distinguished guests, family members, staff, faculty, and honored graduates of 2019. Welcome to today's 54th annual commencement ceremony. As Vice President of the Board of Trustees, I want you to know that we are all extremely proud of what you've accomplished. Whether you're ready to enter the workforce, continue your education at a higher level, or serve our country in the military, we're thankful that Jefferson College has been your first choice in helping you achieve your educational goals. Today, you will join over 25,000 other graduates who have received their degree from Jefferson College. Just a few months ago, the college completed a comprehensive review by the Higher Learning Commission. As a result, Jefferson College achieved the highest possible level of reaccreditation, a full 10 years, for the 6th consecutive time. That's something we should all be very proud about. The college mission is to serve our community by delivering quality learning opportunities that empower individuals to achieve their goals. Today, we celebrate that mission through the awarding of degrees and certificates to the class of 2019. In closing, I want you to remember this: wherever you may go, whatever you may do, you will always be a Viking. Congratulations, class of 2019.
Thank you, Crystal. It's now my privilege to introduce our guest speaker. Zora Mulligan was appointed the Missouri Commissioner of Higher Education by the Coordinating Board for Higher Education in August of 2016. She served as an Assistant Commissioner, General Counsel, and Legislative Liaison for the Missouri Department of Higher Education from 2007 to 2010. During that time, she participated in the development of the state's coordinated plan for higher education, assisted in establishing policies to implement landmark higher education legislation, including a need-based financial aid program, and conducted a review of the state's public colleges and university facilities to develop a process for prioritizing capital projects. Mulligan served as the Executive Director for the Missouri Community College Association, or MCCA, from 2010 to 2014. MCCA represents Missouri's 12 community colleges and provides professional development opportunities for community college employees at all levels and assists community college leaders in developing consensus on shared issues. Mulligan secured $50 million in federal grants for job training, and she successfully lobbied for special appropriations from the State General Assembly to provide community colleges with more equitable funding. And she increased individual and organizational membership in the overall association. Most recently, she was the Chief of Staff for the University of Missouri System. In that role, she advised the President, coordinated activities that involved multiple departments within the system office and across the multiple campuses within the four-campus system, and assisted with the ongoing implementation of the system's strategic plan. She holds a bachelor's degree in political science and psychology from Drury College and a master's degree in education and a Juris Doctor from the University of Kansas. Please welcome Commissioner Zora Mulligan.
Yikes, I'm afraid that introduction makes me sound really boring. Well, I want to tell you how glad I am to be here with you today. Faculty and staff, trustees, family and friends, and of course, most important of all, honored graduates. Let me start just by saying thank you. Thank you for allowing me to be part of this special moment in your lives. And second, but more important, congratulations. Congratulations to each of you on completing this important chapter and giving yourselves an opportunity to succeed in the next one. Congratulations as well to your families who stood by you as you've worked toward this moment where you'll walk across the stage, and to the great faculty and staff who helped keep you moving forward all these years. So I spend a lot of my time working in Jefferson City, as Dr. Kaminsky indicated, and in Jefferson City we have a saying that I really kept in mind as I was preparing my remarks for you today. The saying is, if you want to be seen, stand up. If you want to be heard, speak up. And if you want to be respected, shut up. So I am from a town where people don't talk a whole lot. I've kept that with me my whole life. And as I said, I took it to heart when I prepared my remarks today. I promised you that I will keep it short because I know that there aren't any words I could say that would be more appreciated by each of you than please allow me to keep this brief. Polite laughter, thank you. The most important thing happening here today isn't my speech, and of course I know that. The moment where each of you walks across the stage and accepts your certificate or your diploma, that's the minute that we're all really here for. And I'm honored to be here with you, but I have to confess that these speeches always make me a little bit nervous. You know, Dr. Kaminsky called and asked if I'd be willing to give the commencement address, and I was like, yeah, I guess. And he said, oh, it's no big deal, just tell your story. No big deal. And I was like, well, will there be hundreds of people there? And he said, yes. Will it be the most important day in many of their lives? And he was like, oh, yes. I was like, oh, well, I am going to be nervous. It's official. I also thought of another challenge in giving a speech like this, and that's kind of the idea that if you're invited to be a commencement speaker, there's some expectation that you actually have some good advice to give, and that suggests that maybe you've lived a life of success. As Dr. Kaminsky indicated, I've done a lot of things in my professional career, and I'm really proud of that work, but I've also had a whole lot of failures along the way that prevent me from standing up and talking with you in a way that really allows me to feel like a credible giver of advice. I think as I talk with you today about all the times that I've failed rather than succeeded, and there are many, many examples of those failures. But I wouldn't be here with you today if I hadn't made some mistakes. I wouldn't be here if I hadn't failed a couple of times along the way, and a couple times means many, many. So my message to you here today is really about two things that I think have helped me succeed even in the face of those failures. And those two things are grit and grace. Grit and grace are, to a large part, what set me apart. They're the things that's allowed me to keep going when a lot of other people might have given up. So the first one is grit. When I'm not working at the Capitol, I spend most of my time working in education policy. And in education circles, there's an idea that is more and more popular and more frequently discussed, and it's about the quality that I just mentioned, grit. Grit is thought of together generally with tenacity and perseverance, and researchers are focusing on the importance of this quality in terms of whether kids succeed in school and then later in life. Grit, tenacity, perseverance, they're all three ways of saying that you stick with things even when they're hard, you stick with things even when they're boring, even when you have a setback, you find a way to keep moving forward. Educators used to think that the most important factor in determining whether a kid was going to succeed or fail was intelligence, or IQ. And that was important because IQ is basically considered to be fixed when you're a kid. So you are as smart as you're ever going to be when you're a kid. You may learn more facts, but you don't ever become any more intelligent. And so for those of you that were born geniuses, that's great news. You're smart and you're going to stay smart. But for the rest of us, it doesn't offer a lot of hope or opportunity. Grit, on the other hand, is something that researchers believe that you can learn. It's a quality that you can develop it, and if you can develop grit, then you can succeed. And it's a very, very important change in perspective. The importance of hard work and perseverance isn't news to most of you here in this room. Jefferson County is known throughout the state as a group of very, very hardworking people who are never afraid to roll up their sleeves and get the job done. Here in Hillsborough, I know that you all have been doing the hard work of caring for the sick, serving our country, building and maintaining our infrastructure, our homes, our computer systems, and all of the 100 other jobs that form the glue that keeps our society together. So it may not be news to you that grit is important. You already knew that. But the fact that it's something you can learn is. The ability to stay the course in tough times is as important as IQ in whether you succeed, and it's something that you can learn. This is something that I certainly have seen in my own life. I've had a lot of opportunity to watch grit in action. I was raised a poor kid in a poor county down in southern Missouri, in a part of the state where very few people have any kind of college education, let alone a degree or a certificate like the one that you're earning here today. I would never have made it this far without grit, and I learned what I know about grit from watching my mom. My mom is the toughest person that I have ever known. She's amazing, and I want to take just a second to tell you a little bit about her story, which is really a story of perseverance. It's about working hard to make long-term gains, even when in the short term it may have been painful. And it's also really a classic community college story. So my mom was like a lot of people, probably like a lot of you here in this room today. She's a very smart person who did really well in high school. She started college right after she graduated, but for 100 different factors, she didn't stick around, and life kind of took place. She and my dad moved to the Ozarks from Detroit in the 1970s, and she did what she had learned growing up was a good way to make a good living if you hadn't graduated from college, and that was to get a job in a factory. So at the time that they were there in the late 1970s, things were still being manufactured in the Ozarks in that time, so wedding dresses, shoes. She worked in factories that made both of those things. And when those factories closed and relocated in Mexico, she got a job waiting tables because by then she was pregnant. And if you are a pregnant waitress, they'll usually give you a free cheeseburger at the end of your shift. So later on, when she had me, she recognized that it was not going to be enough. That lifestyle wasn't going to be enough to be the kind of parent she knew she needed to be. And she needed to find a better way to make a life. And so she enrolled in an LPN program. A couple years later, when the community college in my hometown started offering an RN degree, she was in the very first class of nurses to graduate from that program because she understood the magnitude of that opportunity. Later still, when I graduated from high school, she became a nurse practitioner, and she moved back to the Ozarks, and for many, many years was the closest thing to a doctor that people in our hometown ever had an opportunity to see. So I should also add that my mom would kill me if I was telling you this story. We are not a family of people who brag about anything, so this would be really uncomfortable. On the off chance that any of you know my mother, please don't tell her I said any of this. So obviously I'm incredibly proud, but I also couldn't be more appreciative. The money that my mom earned as an RN when I was in high school is not what's helped me succeed. It's the lessons that I learned from watching her get to where she was. The lessons she taught me are what's gotten me through college and then grad school and law school. The lessons she taught me are what's gotten me through the heartbreak of my own failures, helped me see that even the biggest setbacks can be overcome and that it really is true. It's not just a cliche. They really do make you stronger. So I learned grit by watching my mom, and it's grit that's been behind every success I've ever had. And if grit is something that you can learn, that suggests it's also something you can teach. And by you, I mean all of you in the audience here today. Each of you sitting here is a success story, and while that's great for you and your family, it also means that you now have a responsibility. So I ask that you consider being a messenger, be an example. You've already shown others that working hard and overcoming challenges is a thing that can be done, and I ask you to keep it up. In your work life, your home life, your community, keep showing people that with hard work and determination, you can beat the odds and succeed. So that's grit. The other quality that I want to talk about very briefly today is grace. And by grace, I don't mean grace like a ballet dancer. I mean grace as in gracious. The way you handle adversity, the way you treat people. So, are you gracious? Do you treat people with kindness and respect? All the grit, all the money, and opportunities in the world aren't worth a dime unless you've treated people right. People will remember how you were to them when you were up and when you were down. They'll remember how you were to them when they were up and when they were down. Kindness matters, not just at home with your family, but at work and in terms of your relationship with your community, your school, your church. As I mentioned, grace is also about how you handle adversity. Grit is about getting through it, and grace is about doing through it in a way that shows humility, accepts responsibility, and maybe most important of all, gets people laughing at you rather than with you. Wait, I think that was backwards. You want to laugh with you, not at you. So in sum, I'll leave you with a little bit of advice. Be kind, be gracious, and the immortal words of Winston Churchill, never give in, never give in, never ever, in nothing, great or small, large or petty, never give in. But more importantly, I leave you with my very sincere congratulations. You've worked so hard to earn a title that should make you proud, and that's the title of Jefferson College graduate. That means more than simply getting a diploma. It means that you're capable of committing yourself to a path of hard work, that you can set a goal, buckle down, and accomplish it. That means you've got grit, and grit will take you a long way. Thank you, and enjoy this wonderful day.
Thank you, Commissioner. And now, for the reason we're here.
All candidates for associate degrees, including the Associate of Arts in Teaching, Associate of Fine Arts, and the Associate of Science, please rise. Dr. Comiskey, these candidates, having completed the requirements established by Jefferson College, are recommended by the faculty to you for their associate degrees.
In accordance with this recommendation and by the authority of the Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the associate degree with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto.
All candidates for degrees will please come forward to receive their diplomas. The third row of candidates will now approach the stage. All other candidates may be seated until they are directed toward the stage. Thank you. Jenna Beth Accardi. Ashley Acey, cum laude. Brendan Allen. Megan Allison. Allison K. Andrews, magna cum laude. Brittany Rose Anthony. Jonathan Arnold, magna cum laude. Samantha Austin, cum laude. JC Elizabeth Batchelor, cum laude. Gary Scott Bax. Allison Marie Beckham. Todd Bertrand. Bobby Joe Ann Bollinger. Joe Christopher Connor Bowles. Sarah Mackenzie Boyer. Maxwell Situ Komlavi Agbakben. Alexis Bradley, cum laude. Michael Bradley. Isaac Russell Berta, cum laude. Brianne Renee Brown, cum laude. Madison Grace Brown. Gavin R. Bunting. Lauren E. Cade. Drew Campbell. Samantha Nicole Carter. Gabriel Chavez. Emily L. Clements. Megan Elizabeth Collins, cum laude. Daniel C. Contestable, magna cum laude. Danielle Lee Courtney. Taylor Lee Crocker. Caleb Cummings, cum laude. Marjorie Corren. Alexander Davis, magna cum laude. Rebecca Davis. Desiree Jacqueline Marie Dean. Emily M. DeClue. Victoria T. DeMore. Olivia Snowflake Dickey, magna cum laude. Scott A. Downey. Kaylin Fox Doyle, cum laude. Dalton Doyle, cum laude. Michael Anthony Drury. Ryan A. Drysdale. Jacob William Dunshee. Misty Easler Long. Emily Ellison. Devin Michael Ensley. Stacy Lynn English, magna cum laude. Alyssa Marie Earhart, magna cum laude. Erica A. Estes, cum laude. Drew Fairbear, cum laude. Sierra Elizabeth Ballard, magna cum laude. Mackenzie M. Fears. Alexis Elizabeth Frankenberg. Emily E. Fromm, magna cum laude. Trinity Marie Garza. Emily Gauthier, magna cum laude. Madison Lynn Gearhart. Jacqueline Brooke Golterman. Alexis R. Gould. Kaylin M. Greer. Stephen Grafey. Sally Grieshaber. Michelle Griffin. Pamela Marie Harlow, magna cum laude. Veronica Hawk. Logan M. Hendricks. Presenting the diploma is his brother and Hillsborough native, Airman First Class Mark Hendricks of the United States Air Force, who has been stationed in England for the past year and a half. He has not seen his brother since the beginning of his college education. Kevin Nguyen Hong. Daniel Hoss. Erica Howard, cum laude. Julie LeMay Howard. Samuel C.S. Husky. Taylor Husky, magna cum laude. Lucille Mae Jackson. Gregory Michael Elvin Jaquin. Megan Patricia Jambaretz. Joseph Mitchell Jaycox. Alexandria Joggerst, magna cum laude. Briar Christine Johnson. Juanita Nerez Johnston. Madison Brooke Jones, cum laude. Michaela Ray Kearney. Mackenzie R. Ketcherside. Kimbra Kirby. Heather Lynn Chensmo. David Wayne Kleinstruber. Kristen Arlene Kinnear. Jacob Andrew Cole. Anthony D. Cowdis. Taylor Aline Crodinger, cum laude. Christina Elizabeth Lamb, cum laude. Summer Lee. Jeffrey T. Lies. John Alexander Livers. Rose Marie Manus. Kimberly Martin. Victoria Lee Martin, magna cum laude. Jessica McDonald. Rebecca J. McKellier, cum laude. Isabella R. McNabb. Destiny Nicole Mendica, cum laude. Tyler J. Miller. Cody Mitchell. Marissa Aubrey Moody. Kendall A. Moore, magna cum laude. Sierra Brianne Nail, cum laude. Brian Neff. Jenna Carolyn Newell, cum laude. Lauren Bernice Niemeyer. Angela Renee Niemitz. Jade N. Null. Braden J. Palmer. Alexander John Ney. Dylan Ray Pangburn. Kayla Poddick. Nicholas Timothy Patton, magna cum laude. Caitlin PQ. Dylan Pillow. Corinne L. Polanski, cum laude. Karen Marie Pozzini, cum laude. Meredith Christine Pruitt. Sophia Nicole Rancilio, cum laude. Ian Anthony Riando. Clay Reese. Danielle Ray Reese. Casey Reed, cum laude. Nicholas Nathan Reiser. Brooke Michaela Richards, cum laude. Courtney Ann Riley, cum laude. Kylie Ann Rogers, cum laude. Nicholas B. Rolfe. Natalie Rausch, cum laude. Allison R. Sander. Michael William Schneider, Jr. Haley Michelle Schrader, magna cum laude. Alex Schumacher. Molly Pearl Schwain. Ryan Andrew Monroe Scott, magna cum laude. Sydney K. Seawald, cum laude. Hazel Elaine Shipley. Katie Showmaker. Stephanie Page Shotwell, magna cum laude. Lucas Connor Skaggs, magna cum laude. Caitlin Victoria Slaughterback. Emily Joy Smith, magna cum laude. Kaylee Diane Lucille Smith. Christina Joy Solnoski, cum laude. Trixie St. Clair. Matthew Terillian. Desiree Nicole Terry, magna cum laude. Devin Tomachek, magna cum laude. Carly Ann Tierney. Allison Nicole Tinker, magna cum laude. Matthew Toothaker. Lindsay M. Turek. Tara Marie Uribe Gibbs. Ashley Renee Veal. Kayla Vernoy. Aldo Ernesto Villafuerte Medina, cum laude. Renata Brianne Vidito, cum laude. Carly Vogt, cum laude. Jacqueline Vida. Nicole Renee Waller. Sarah Jessica Wayne. Lauren Ashley Webb. Bradley M. Willis, cum laude. Leah Victoria Webb. Erica Renee Williams. Caitlin Williams. Macy Jane Wills. Dylan Wilson. Joshua Lee Wilson. Angela Winslow. Shelby Wolf, cum laude. Danielle Marie Wolfmare, cum laude. Jewelyn Wood, cum laude. Emily Weiniger, cum laude. Tessa J. Zeringer. Ashley Nicole Zimmerly. And Emily Catherine Zisk. Catherine.
Let's give all our graduates, another round of applause. Now, we're not done yet. We've got one more group to get. Each year, associate degree students who graduate with the highest scholastic standing are acknowledged for outstanding scholarship achievement. These graduates have a perfect 4.0 grade point average. Outstanding scholarship recipients, will you please rise?
Please approach the stage in one line and come forward as I call your name. The recipients of Outstanding Scholarship Achievement are Dalton James Baker, Jade R. Bauer, Sydney Ann Bauer, Bailey Wynn Kornman, Sue Ann Crossland, Kathleen Marie Dolde, Molly Lorlee Dooley, Katie Lynn Glassy, Luke D. Joggers, Karis Jeanette Culp, R.J. McKay, Olivia R. Myers, Adriana Vivian Peerboom, Madeline S. Rice, Sylvia Schrader, Kira Sprague, Cassidy Wagand. Congratulations to the Outstanding Scholarship Achievement recipients.
Would the graduating class please stand? Please turn your tassel from the right to the left, signifying you are a 2019 graduate of Jefferson College. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the class 2019. Be seated. We would like to thank everyone for coming today. A special thanks to our students, parents, family, faculty, staff, and friends. Please remain at your seats until the recessional is over. There is a photo backdrop in the lobby with the Jefferson College logo that families can use for personal photos. We'll hope you'll take many selfies and other photos today with your family and friends. So please remember to share your photos and videos on social media at #JeffCoGrad. Class of 2019, all of us at Jefferson College are proud to have had the opportunity to teach you and learn from you. As you continue your journey, it is our hope that your experiences at Jefferson College have inspired you to continue to learn and share your knowledge, and inspired you to pursue your goals with confidence and optimism. Good luck to each of you. Congratulations, class of 2019.